This video is a lightly edited compilation of a live stream from earlier today. We've removed greetings, food commentary, and filler, but left the substance intact. What remains is a stream where legal discussions repeatedly surface, then suddenly pause, where attorney involvement is discussed, but only so long as certain people in the room don't hear it, and where serious claims are made, walked back, reframed, and re-explained in real time. Nothing here is clipped out of context. Nothing is summarized. Nothing is exaggerated. This is simply what was said, and when it was said, presented so viewers can decide for themselves what was being protected, what was being deflected, and what was being carefully avoided. After a brief roll call, Brittany shifts from greetings into her mood for the night, framing the platform as chaotic and signaling she's about to address ongoing drama.
Captain Legless. Vertical, come on in. What did I just walk in on? Okay. How many mods do I have here? Hey, Spicy. Spicy says, I hope that everyone had a good holiday. Family and kiddos have been keeping me busy. Love you, Brittany. Love you too, Spicy. How were the kids? Hopefully they had a good Christmas. Did they have a good Christmas? Good holiday? Hey, Pooh Bear. Hey, Vicky. Okay, Vicky, I don't have anything to do with that. It sounds to me like this is the one time I'm going to address that shit. Belinda needs to go take that up with the person that posted that, okay? I didn't put it on my channel. As soon as I saw what it was about, I didn't. So, Belinda's information is all over her channel. So I'm not her point of contention. I get it. I get that there's money to be made and coming after me. I understand all of that, but I have nothing to say to or about Belinda. So, Savvy's aunt, 38 months. Holy moly, Savvy. Hey, Angela. Hey, Nicole. Nicole, I'll be live for a little bit on here, and then I'll be live for the regular stream. Thank you, Voices, for the Voices, Carrie. Thank you for the New Year's Eve. I appreciate that. Hey, Too Blunt Mimi. Let's see. Vicky says, I know, I just wanted to say. Oh, yeah, I heard, Vicky. I heard. Like I said, I don't know. There's so many things happening on this platform that just is. It's like there's so many things piled into one day. It's crazy. Thank you, Voices, Carrie. I'm in a mood to drink this New Year's, Jenny. You gonna drink, Jenny? I can't say I blame you. Hi, Elva. How are you, Elva? It's so good to see you. Welcome. Hey, Bliss Blessings. Thank you, Regina. Thank you for the 2026. Thank you, Mama Dukes, for the floating heart. Hey, Pooh Bear. Savvy, thank you so much. You are incredible. I cannot believe Savvy's aunt has been with me for 36 months or 38 months. Wow. I cannot get past that. Thank you, Too Blunt Mimi, for the gift. Thank you for the high five. Those gifts are so cute, guys. Yeah, I haven't had a drink since I was 22 and I'm 43 now. Ooh, Jenny.
Brittany defends her recent outburst and draws a line between opinion and stating facts, responding to how other creators are characterizing her claims.
Well, get this. So, y'all know how I went live the other day and I just lost it, you know? I feel like after everything is said and done, I'm entitled to have that moment, right? Like, I should be allowed to go live and call somebody a bitch after everything that's happened or whatever. So apparently, since I went live and I said the things I said, that's justice. That gives all these people fair game to do all the shit they're doing to me. So, so here's what I gotta say. People said that anyway. People's justified all that shit this whole time anyway. So why, regardless if I keep my mouth shut or I don't, they're going to come for me and say that shit. So I might as well tell Hoghead how I feel about her. I mean, fuck it. And let me just clarify something. I didn't say, matter of factly, that Clue beats on Cletus. I said, in my opinion, I think she does. I think she does. That is my opinion. Does that mean I'm right? No, I could be wrong, but I have an opinion. And it is my opinion that she's throwed hands on him. That's my opinion. We watched her buck at him. What happened? She bucked and he shut his mouth. Michael Portnoy, there's no telling, honestly. Right. So I just want to clarify that, because I've heard two different creators say that I said that Clue is abusive to Cletus. I said, in my opinion. I didn't state it as if it were fact. Right. I'm basing my opinion on the things that I see.
This segment focuses on community updates, medical emergencies, grief, and a call for prayer before Brittany pivots into concern over doxing and real-life targeting.
This all comes before any of this petty, stupid stuff. So, I know, Brenda Sue, I saw that, and I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry they're doing that to you. Listen, going after people, other creators, that's one thing. But now y'all are singling out innocent subscribers. Come the freak on. Y'all are nasty for this. Y'all are absolutely nasty. But with that being said, I want to ask for some prayers tonight, guys, because we've been praying for Triggered Son. I just saw the message you just sent, or I think you just sent it as I was going live. Triggered Son is not doing well tonight, so we need you guys to all hands on deck pray for her son. It's been a roller coaster since he's been hospitalized, and bless her heart, she's going through it, y'all. So if you could say a prayer for Triggered and her son and her family, pray that God heals him and makes him turn around. It's greatly appreciated. It's very touch and go with him and his situation. God knows what's going on. It's not for me to say, but we definitely would appreciate it if everybody that believes in the power of prayer could please say a prayer for Triggered and her son. Pray that her son is, he turns around and he's back on the mend. Because every time it seems like he's doing good, he takes a fall back. I love you. I'm here for you. And I'm so sorry, sweetheart. I know that it's been such a horrible time. It's been a really tough Christmas for her and her family this year. And we also have our very own Ivy League. Y'all know she's in the hospital. She's been going through it since right up to a few days before Christmas. Everything hit her too. It's just our friend group has taken a beating. Our little circle, and guys, just please, all hands on deck, please. I pray in Jesus' holy name that Ivy League is going through it physically and mentally. This is taking a mental toll on her because, I mean, she just got hit with this out of nowhere. Life was normal. She was planning on vacations, and her daughters, and her children had milestones that were coming up, and then all of a sudden it just hit her like a ton of bricks out of nowhere. Life just changed overnight, which, that's something that we all need to look at. Life could change overnight. Oh my goodness, Spicy, really? Spicy says, I agree, we lost a family member yesterday, waiting on when I can go to the funeral. Spicy, I'm so sorry, honey. Y'all please keep Spicy's family in your prayers as well, guys. Lots of people hurting. Oh my goodness. It's just, ooh. Blessing says, I'll also cover the one sending the laughing emojis. May their heart be touched with a little more kindness, right? Triggered said, I just got home. Thank you, everyone. Please pray for Ivy League. I love Ivy League, and I'm praying. I love you, Ivy League, and I'm praying. Yes, we're absolutely praying. We love you too, Triggered, and I'm so sorry, honey. It's D'Amico says, Triggered son, family, Ivy League, and her family, Kelsey, and her family, and all those in need. Yep. Yeah, Kelsey's family's still going through it too, guys. It's just, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so sorry, Spicy. Hey, War Eagle. Hey, Boston. Yes, we love you, Ivy, if you see this. Triggered, we love you too, sweetheart. I'm so sorry. We got to do a call, Triggered. We haven't had a call. It's just so heartbreaking. And look at Anybody that can sit there and click on those laugh emojis. Do I have a managing mod in chat by any chance? Can one turn on the, hey Sam? Can one turn on the subscribers only mode? If not, I'll try to do it. PJ, thank you, love. Look, PJ always comes through. And yes, True Crime Junkie. We're gonna do a live on the main channel about true crime. What do you guys think? Y'all want to talk about that girl who went missing? Or do y'all want to talk about Melody Buzzard? Either way it goes, it's going to be something new for me. So tonight's going to be an introduction because I gotta force myself back into it. I'm going to try to do that tonight around 10:15. Hi, Ryan the Gamer. Good to see you. True Crime Junkie, it's time. The girl that went missing? Okay. Yes, I'd like a call. I miss you, right? I miss you too. I know. I miss you too, Triggered. It is time. It is time, True Crime Junkie. I know, Regina. Listen, me and Angela were talking earlier. I hope she don't mind me saying this, but me and Angela were talking earlier, and it's just getting so, it's dangerous at this point. It's absolutely dangerous out here. You got people that are being doxxed that aren't even the right people. And we know what they're capable of. If anybody knows what they're capable of, we know. We know because, I mean, look at what all's happened to us. The cops, CPS, all of that. And now you got these people coming out here digging on everyday people. They're not even going after creators anymore. They're going after subscribers.
Brittany warns that the conflict has moved beyond creators and is now impacting everyday subscribers, describing the atmosphere as dangerous and escalating.
I know, Regina. Listen, me and Angela were talking earlier. I hope she don't mind me saying this, but me and Angela were talking earlier, and it's just getting so, it's dangerous at this point. It's absolutely dangerous out here. You got people that are being doxxed that aren't even the right people. And we know what they're capable of. If anybody knows what they're capable of, we know. We know because, I mean, look at what all's happened to us. The cops, CPS, all of that. And now you got these people coming out here digging on everyday people. They're not even going after creators anymore. They're going after subscribers. And let me say shout out to Sinner. Thank you so much for the owl, for that owl. That was pretty. Thank you so much.
Brittany begins a detailed legal-focused section, reacting to attorney correspondence and arguing that inquiries into her finances and CPS references cross into harassment.
All right, so I'm just going to address a bit of the elephant. Hey, April. Because I don't plan on giving this much attention because it's not worth much attention. Really? My attorney actually reached out to me and made me aware of the correspondence that Granny's attorney sent to him. I'm not really sure how this man thinks that he could, it's his business what my finances are or any of that. Like, at this point, it's harassment. Like, seriously. Rancher has nothing to do with the RICO case at all. Nothing. Also, we're still in the appeals phase. I don't really know. Yeah, there's some wild shit going on, and I'm just going to leave it at that for now because, I'm telling y'all now, this is not normal at all. It's not normal what's happening. An attorney it's none of that man's business what my finances are, how much money I paid for an attorney, how much money I spent on my kids' Christmas. It's very bizarre. Oh, I'm sure he handled that situation very professionally. I don't know, Holly, but like the letter is insane. It's absolutely insane. And it's chock full of lies too. Like in the letter he says that in the letter it says that CPS came to my house as a result of the police, which is a bold-faced lie. And my cops can vouch for that, and CPS can vouch for that. My local law enforcement had absolutely nothing to do with CPS coming to my door. So I'm just wondering, is this what Granny's telling him? And your attorney is just taking what you're saying and running with it? Or is he lying intentionally? Like, which one is it? I mean, we now have an attorney that's reaching out to my attorney, lying to him about many things. It was absolutely disgusting, Delilah. And then people over there in Queen Bee's were like, oh, it was good. She's got a damn good attorney. No, that's not, you don't do stuff like that. You people don't understand. This isn't normal. Jenny, I am going to spend it with family. That's what we're doing.
She challenges statements she says were included in the attorney letter, specifically claims about CPS and police, questioning whether misinformation originated with Granny or her counsel.
Oh, I'm sure he handled that situation very professionally. I don't know, Holly, but like the letter is insane. It's absolutely insane. And it's chock full of lies too. Like in the letter he says that in the letter it says that CPS came to my house as a result of the police, which is a bold-faced lie. And my cops can vouch for that, and CPS can vouch for that. My local law enforcement had absolutely nothing to do with CPS coming to my door. So I'm just wondering, is this what Granny's telling him? And your attorney is just taking what you're saying and running with it? Or is he lying intentionally? Like, which one is it? I mean, we now have an attorney that's reaching out to my attorney, lying to him about many things.
Brittany frames recent filings and legal moves as performative content creation, arguing the intent is attention and monetization rather than resolution.
I wish people would wake up, just like that declaratory judgment. That was all for show. That was all for show. They gave her a bunch of money. And then here's another power play for show. She did this so she has content and she can grift off of it. And it's gross. It's absolutely gross. Yeah, exactly, Holly. And she's not anything but. And what's so crazy about her, Holly, is she don't even know me. I don't know Lynn. I've never spoken to Lynn a day in my life. She absolutely is telling him that. Have you heard DW's lies on her live? She said you had an open CPS case. They made you get beds and remodel your kitchen. And all of that's lies. Every bit of that's a lie. Every single bit of what she's saying is a lie. It's crazy.
Brittany pushes back on accusations tied to revenge content, arguing hypocrisy and redirecting responsibility back toward the accuser's alleged history.
Did you catch Lynn mentioning Brittany supports revenge, P? That's all BS. That's her trying to get me because I support Lynn. Oh my God, and Lynn has never used revenge. I don't support that either. And Lynn has never used revenge, P. What the freak? So are you telling me while she's on Granny's panel, Granny who used revenge P against Lycan? How many times did Granny use revenge P on Lycan? She shared his nudes with how many people? And you're going to say that I support it? I guess that means you support it, Lynn. Somebody needs to let Lynn know what she's supporting right now. Sick freaking weird lady.
She argues the legal contact is harassment and characterizes it as weaponizing attorneys to obtain personal information.
You know what I think Granny did? I think she thought she was going to send that. She was going to get her attorney to send that to mine. And she was going to find out if I had an attorney or not. Or she was going to, that was her way to see if I really paid him or not. You know what I mean? Like, well, now you know he is my attorney. You can back the fuck up now. Thank you for having your attorney reach out to mine. So now my attorney sees full evidence of just how obsessed you are and that you don't stop. The fact that this attorney is harassing me, like how many times are you going to have this man send documentation to me or to my attorney via about me? Seriously. I mean, this is harassment. You're harassing me at this point. How is this not weaponizing the legal system? Exactly, War Eagle. My kid's Christmas? How much I spend on my children is none of your business. My finances and assets are none of your business. None. As of right now, I owe you nothing. I don't owe you a thing. We are currently in appeals court. I don't owe you a dime. You have no right or business to be asking about my personal finances. It is embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing that she's stooping to this level and she thinks that this is a power move. It's embarrassing. You're weaponizing your attorney to try to get personal information about me. Nothing. I mean, it doesn't even take being a legal beagle to know that you have no legs to stand on.
Brittany explains her view of the default/declaratory judgment issue, claiming it's being used to bait jurisdiction and generate content rather than establish enforceable liability.
The default judgment that the judge hasn't even ruled on, weirdo. Do you not understand that? And once again, this has nothing to do with Rancher. A default judgment that the judge has not even ruled on. I can't even, it's not a RO. They're talking about the stupid, they're talking about where I sent the cease and desist. And basically the attorney's using the grounds of the default, that stupid deposition. The judge hasn't even ruled that I got to pay a dime. What are you talking about? So what if he ruled it was default? He hasn't ruled that I got to get, what, $180 that she paid to file it? Like, the judge hasn't even ruled anything. Right, exactly, Angela. It's bullshit. It's absolute bullshit. RO is the restraint. No, he's trying to say because of the stupid declaratory judgment, because it was default, because I didn't respond and listen, that was a whole trick to get me to grant her jurisdiction by responding. I'm not giving her jurisdiction. And then now they're trying to, like, if they are trying to push that shit that I've got to pay her because of that default judgment, you show me where where the judge says I got to pay her anything. As of right now, I don't owe her shit. And like I said, if I did have to pay her, I damn sure wouldn't be giving her jurisdiction over me. I'm not going to fall for that trick. It's all fodder. I told y'all that.
She returns to the CPS/police references, questioning why they appear in legal correspondence and arguing it's further evidence of harassment.
I'm not upset, but I'm flabbergasted. I'm flabbergasted that an attorney would really reach out to my attorney inquiring about my personal finances. Speaking about very personal things that have happened to me because of people online. Like the fact that attorney brought up CPS and police calls to my home. What does that got to do with Martucci? Crema, you need to go get some help. Like, I have to boot you every single time I go live. Why is some weird person who I've never met a day in my life, why is this attorney involved or speaking on CPS or the police coming to my home? Why is that attorney even talking about that at all? I have the document. I have it. I mean, it's fucking... It's unreal. Crama needs to get alive. She's just trying to impress Buzzy, who I'm sure is sniping you. Probably. No, they cannot. They cannot. She has no that attorney has no business reaching out to my attorney who has no pull or no... My attorney has absolutely nothing to do with the slap. Do you understand? Rancher Harris has nothing to do with the Pennsylvania slap. Even if that were the case, her attorney has no right reaching out to my attorney who's not connected to that case in any way, shape, or form to ask my attorney about my personal finances and to inquire about CPS and the police coming to my home. That is a problem. That is a problem. That is a big problem. It's harassment. And it's further proof of harassment.
During ongoing legal discussion, Brittany abruptly pauses to warn Craig to watch what he says while she's live, signaling she's trying to prevent private or sensitive information from being spoken out loud on stream.
Be careful what you say. I'm live. I'm cold. Okay, sorry guys. He had asked me a private question. We have the full live streams from Buzzy and Jay. Nothing has been clipped out of context. Right. Does she know that the metadata can be checked on that?
Brittany argues about recordings and accountability, insisting verification methods exist and accusing others of shifting blame to avoid consequences.
Does she know that? Like, I hope she knows that. There's ways that they can go into the video and look at the codes and the metadata and see that nothing's been added or taken away from. I hope she knows that. Not just about your personal info. Hey, Landry. But it was a horrible the way that he taunted your attorney about his pay schedule and fees. Saying how 3 C&Ds was $8,000. Saying he does he owe you a refund? It was disgusting. Oh, yeah. And here's another thing. He lied. We paid the full $8,000. Never made qualms about it. But that attorney flat out lied to my attorney and said that we only got 3. Hold on one second, y'all. You ate all of those chicken fries and you're hungry again? Or you didn't like them? Okay, so, hold on. Here. Wait a second. I thought I had more. You want my mozzarella sticks? Take the other one. Here, just take them. I'm live, so you give me just a minute and I'll make some more. It's okay. It's okay. They know you're not starving. That poor baby. I told him I was live. He's like, oh, I'm sorry. I was like, no, they know you're not starving. HFE. Why would I say online of anything? Come on now. Put a 1 in chat if you all and please don't put a 1 unless you are really there. Put a 1 in chat if you saw that live stream in real time where Granny was in court. I cannot even believe that she's going to have the gall and the audacity to try to throw that on Shady. Hey, Whitney. Look at all those 1s. I cannot even believe she's got the nerve. The nerve. The judge for the RICO case already talked about the recordings and found that they were not in fault for doing anything. The judge... Are you talking about the judge addressed it there? Is that what you're talking about? Imsters, why don't you tell me what the point is? What's the point of her blaming Shady for that shit? Does that not sit there? Does that not show you how dirty a person can be? That they're going to have the gall and the nerve to try to throw an innocent individual under the bus, knowing that she did that? She turned her phone on that day. She knows she did. In her mind and in her ugly black heart, she knows she turned that phone on. She knows it. She knows she turned the audio on, or the camera and the video on her phone, and she played that audio while she was on Jay's panel. She knows it. And then another dirty thing that I saw was Queen Bee trying to throw Jay under the bus, knowing damn good and well she was all up in it that day too. Yeah, she says barbecue's not as slick as she is. She's slicker than barbecue. These people are so sick. They're dirty, man. They're saying the judge is a female in the background. People thinks his court is someone's husband on panel. That's bullshit, Amy Lynn. Bullshit. If the recording isn't posted anymore, I'm sure it can be obtained by court order or someone investigating it. No. And all they did was show that they weren't live at that moment to the judge. Did your attorney tell her attorney where to get? Must have got lost. He handled it good. Thank you so much, Must Have Got Lost, a member for 36 months. Holy crap. You guys are awesome. War Eagle, I'm just saying what was said on Clues yesterday. Wait a minute, what? What on Clues? Female. Yeah, that's bullshit. Because when they turned it on, you could hear Lesniak speaking. You could hear Lesniak. He was arguing for our side at the time. And you could hear him in the background. Because even somebody else speaks up and they're like, they asked Jay, could she mute Granny because they're scared Granny's going to get in trouble. That they could hear audio. Exactly, TJ, exactly. These people lie so bad. She's blaming Shady because she doesn't want to go to jail. But she's willing to throw Shady under the bus? Does she not realize that, like, if she did go so far, if Granny did go so far as to push that in court, say that the judge does look into it more, and Granny goes so far to push that against Shady in court, that's going to make it worse for Granny. Because they have ways to determine if that's real or not.
She highlights specific parts of the correspondence she found inflammatory, particularly comments about fees and what services were paid for.
But it was a horrible the way that he taunted your attorney about his pay schedule and fees. Saying how 3 C&Ds was $8,000. Saying he does he owe you a refund? It was disgusting. Oh yeah. And here's another thing. He lied. We paid the full $8,000. Never made qualms about it. But that attorney flat out lied to my attorney and said that we only got 3. Hold on one second, y'all. You ate all of those?
Brittany responds directly to CPS-related rumors, describing what CPS would require in serious conditions and denying claims about beds, water shutoffs, and forced remodeling.
If they came to my home and I had drop cords running from room to room, like, I can't even, I think Granny said that, or somebody said that there was drop cords. I think Kristen said that. Was drop cords running from room to room? No, that was, what's her face? Fucking, I'm not going to say her name. The horse lady. That's a safety violation. My kids would not be allowed to stay here. If my floor was caved in or whatever, they said I had to remodel my kitchen is what they said. If all of these things were, first of all, CPS can't make you remodel. They cannot make you remodel. There's never been a case open for that, any of that shit. The only thing that CPS made me do at all was get another smoke detector. I had to get, I think I had to get one more for the house because they wanted us to have, like so many and so much space. So, no. And this last time they came, they just walked in and walked out. Like, it's, y'all don't understand. This shit's happened. So the one time that the case was open was when we had to do the drug test, which everybody knows about that. Yeah, there's not heaters all everywhere. Me and Craig were trying to figure that out, crazy country gal. And I realized what he was. I've got in my kitchen, in my living room, I've got these storage dressers up against the wall. And Craig had like a power tool sitting on top of it. And his power tool was plugged up. And we were thinking he thought those were like space heaters. But yeah, I don't have space heaters everywhere. I don't fucking know. I don't have, I don't even have a cat in my house. The cats don't live in my house. Yeah, it's crazy. The lies these people tell are just fucking insane. My kids have never had one day without a bed either. I don't even know how, like, what does one say about that? You know, it doesn't matter what I say. They're never going to believe it anyway. They're going to believe what they want to believe. But I can tell you, you know, you can take me at my word or you don't have to. Honestly, at this point, I don't even care anymore. My kids have never gone a day without a bed. They've always had a bed. The CPS didn't have to make me buy a bed. That's not even fucking accurate at all. That's a gross.
She claims the kids without beds narrative originated from a former moderator and describes hearing audio she says confirms the rumor source.
One of my mods that I was friends with at the time took something and I don't know if they themselves twisted the story to make it bad. Probably so, because I heard myself with my own ears. What's her name? I done forgot her damn name. I don't even talk about her anymore. I'm just going to say one of my ex-mods. I heard an audio that she sent to somebody where she lied through her teeth. And this person was a compulsive liar even when she was with me. You know, it's just when somebody's your friend, you don't, you know, you don't ruffle feathers. So I never really called her on it. I should have, but this person's a compulsive liar. And she lied so bad when she left me. And went over and told people a bunch of things that were grossly inaccurate. No, not Mallerie. No, not her. This is more of a recent mod. Because for a long time I've been wondering where this bullshit story come from that my kids didn't have beds. And now I know. I know exactly who did it because I heard an audio of this person telling, oh, well, thank you, Georgia Dog. I appreciate that. Oh, Lord. You know that's going to send shockwaves, don't you? They already said me and Jay's working together. Can you please confirm, Georgia Dog, that me and Jay do not work together? I have not had a single conversation with Jay. Honestly, I would wash my hands with all of it. Not even think about any of them anymore. Right, I don't either, Georgia Dog. It's absolutely bullshit. See, hell no. It's me, all me. And I've never worked with you either, right? Like, clarify that too. This is the first time that I've ever actually, Georgia Dog's ever come into my chat. I saw you briefly over on, in Center's chat, but that's, yeah. There is no behind the scenes anything. But anyway, yeah, I don't know. It was just a bunch of crock. A big bunch of crock.
Hit pause for a second.
Hold on 1 second, y'all. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry about that. No, I don't know who gives a damn if I did, but it's just that is the one thing that I do want to say though. Like, just let me clarify. My children, Boston knows. Shoot. Even Spicy Housewife knows my kids had beds. Oh, yes. No, Spicy. Not the ones that isolated you, but I guess God's holding my tongue for a reason because I can't remember her name. Oh my God. The one who left with Yvette, y'all. I don't know. I don't remember her name. Oh, Michelle. God. Michelle. Michelle went and told a whole bunch of lies to Angela and other people. And so I'm going to assume that's where the bed story came from, that we never had beds for my kids. That's not true. That's not true at all.
She argues repeated calls waste limited CPS resources and describes broader harm, both to her family and to children who genuinely need intervention.
Let me see. Holly says, those boys sound happy as if they are, Holly. They are. Holly, these kids, it makes me so sad because, let me tell y'all how overwhelmed the system is. That lady that had to come the last time, right, Lomac, that shows you how much I talk about him, right? That mod is insignificant, which is why you forgot her name. Exactly. They're overworked. And it's not just where I live, it's everywhere. It's everywhere. These caseworkers are overworked and not overworked. Well, yeah, overworked because they got a lot of caseload. They're overworked and understaffed. Big time. I mean, she was so busy that she had to send a substitute. Well, he's not really a substitute. He's like the after hours worker. She was so busy she had to send the after hours worker the last time. Because there was not enough time for her to make it here. So the after hours guy had to come in her place when they called this last time. And it's like, y'all should be ashamed because, and I know they get frustrated too. I had to come out here and do that, and you know what I mean? Like, he knew it was a waste of time. He even said, you know, I know y'all are good parents and y'all aren't abusive to your kids. You know, like, they know too. It's ridiculous. And these children who actually do need help, we all see it. There's no shortage. There is no shortage in kids being brutally harmed in many different ways at the hands of their own parents, at the hands of their teachers, at the hands of babysitters, preachers, teachers, gym coaches. Like, it's bad. But especially their own parents. There's no shortage of abusive homes in this country and worldwide. Stop wasting resources. While that man had to come out to my house, he could have been helping somebody who really was in trouble. It's crazy.
Brittany discusses shifting her channel's focus and audience, acknowledging that drama follows her, then pivots into critiques of other creators' conduct and content style.
You know, I was kind of thinking, y'all, I'd like to try to move sectors. Like, I don't know if I want to venture off into another community right off, because I know that if I go somewhere right now, they're going to follow. But I do think I'm going to break away from this. I've done it before, so I know I can do it again. Like, I'm going to do... oh, yeah, she is. I think tonight was her seafood broil. But hell, it's 10:30, so she's probably done now. But yeah, fresh corn is good cold. But yeah, I think for the backup channel, I think that I'm going to try to take it somewhere else, y'all. I don't know if I want to get political. I do want to talk about the Charlie Kirk stuff. Or the Erica Kirk stuff, because I'm concerned about that. What's going on? I noticed that y'all, I've heard of that a lot. Like, people like to make tamales a lot around Christmas time. There's a girl on YouTube. I have not seen her in forever. Mallerie say you won't last in the knitting community. That's where she is. Well, why don't she go and stay over there then? Go stay in the knitting community, you weird freaking chipmunk. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do on the backup channel, Narcos. And Mallory's got a lot of nerve to say where or when or how I would last anywhere. You let one person start coming for her, and she's going to run away like a little bitch. You want to talk about somebody being weak? She couldn't last a day going through what I've went through. Please. And if you are in the knitting community, take your chipmunk looking ass over there and stay. Please. Thank you. She had the audacity. Somebody sent it to me. She posted a photo of a shirt, and she said, my shirt, and she wouldn't, why didn't you show your shirt? Why didn't you actually show it? My shirt says, deck the halls, not your family. Mocking DV. Like, who does that? Deck the halls, but not your family. And then laughs about it. Can you believe that? I was like, wow. Wow, you're such a good person, right? Such a good person there, Mallerie. You should be real proud. Real proud. I don't know. There's something about this place I feel brings the worst out in people. And, oh my goodness, Miss Gloria. 250 tamales? My goodness. That's incredible. That's a lot of time. Girl, what are you doing with all of those? Narco says, right now I'm watching China doing military drills and surrounding Taiwan. Oh no. Oh no, Narcos. We've been watching this, or waiting on it. God bless people in Taiwan, man. I wish they would just leave them alone. They've been wanting to take that island for years. And you know, that's heartbreaking because the Taiwanese, they're free people, you know? You're talking about a lot of people having to fall under a dictatorship. Gosh. Wait a minute, what's going on? I told Queen the other night if she comes up, I'll take her link. Never happened. I wouldn't show my ugly nasty either. She'll never cam up. Queen Bee will always hide behind her avatar and talk trash about everybody else's looks. Everybody else's appearance. I will say this. I don't know why they can't just be like actually look at Jay as an example that, you know, it is possible to move on from talking about me. And Jay's numbers are great. Why don't y'all try to follow suit and do something different like Jay is? Shit. I mean, that's crazy. I think they're scared that, you know, I mean, let's just call it for what it is. No, they don't. They don't, Georgia Dog, because when the stuff with the RO happened and Clue and Cletus stopped talking about me, her numbers severed. Her view count went from 1,500 to 500, and she didn't know what to do. She had no clue what to do with herself. She didn't. I'm gonna be honest with you. I watched it. Her streams were boring as fuck. And if anybody wants to see what Queen Bee's content is, stop going up on panel for a week. Queen Bee doesn't talk. She walked away from her computer. Bee wanted to find out who I was. She said, Narcos Clip said, Bee wanted to find out who I was. Said she would remove her channel. She's lying. She won't go away. She just wants to know who I am. It's never going to happen. She goes real live.
She wraps the vertical stream and transitions viewers to the next live session, ending on a mix of defiance and fatigue.
And now it's waffles.
You can swaffle my waffle.
Swaffle. Oh my God. That's it, coffee. And people, wake up is all I can say. Wake up. All right, y'all. I'm gonna migrate to the bedroom and go get on the computer. Give me a few minutes to get everything. I guess.
You don't gotta worry about me.
Because I'm not going, I mean, she ain't going to sit here and freaking steal my shit every night after night after night. You can go get your own shit, buzzsaw, for real. Alright, y'all. I'll be back in a little bit. Waffles, peanut butter, chocolate sauce, and whipped cream. Girl. Alright, I love y'all. I'll see you in a little bit. What? Bye, guys.
This concludes the preserved portion of today's live stream. No commentary was added. No opinions were inserted. No conclusions were drawn on your behalf. What you heard includes repeated legal claims, shifting explanations, concern over who might overhear certain conversations, and multiple assertions about attorneys, courts, finances, and jurisdiction, all spoken publicly on a live broadcast. Any confusion, contradiction, or concern that arises from this video comes solely from the statements made within it. Receipts don't argue. They don't speculate. They just exist. Watch carefully. Listen closely. And draw your own conclusions.